Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the land... Traveler, are you... Paimon's reading too! But there's nothing about it! Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon... Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's write it up in...
Huh? We'll have to...
Here.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
How did this little island get up? Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire... Oh, good thing! Huh. Who would have thought we'd find...
I never would have guessed that such a place...
Wow, look at that pretty land. There seems to be something on... Take your seat. Present your answer. Well, as far as instructions go. So we just need to do as it's...
Wait a second.
Huh? What?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, this... How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine, but I also couldn't...
Huh?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic... Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our...
That sounds kind...
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says.
I see. That makes a lot of... Mona, is there... Oh, are you hungry? Thank you for offering. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scribe... There's a strange aura to this place. It's... But if nothing here has actually been... What do you mean? Never mind. Don't leave...
Yes, let's
Come on! Oh, all right. Okay. Then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world... You can do it, Sucrose! Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower. All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost. Collei, I hope you found your answer. My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tighnari, Cyno, and...
All right. It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'd like to thank everyone, too.
And last but not least, there's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just... Whoa! All four... Huh? But...
Collei, could I ask you to stand up for a sec?
Oh, all right. Huh? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it?
No right answer?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism.
And to think, I never expected...
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that outland...
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place.
Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the...
Oh, is that so? Then...
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it.
Huh?
But don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of... She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women.
Who would have guessed? It seems...
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scar...
Well, what are you
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm... Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, the lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just...
Hello? On the other...
Hmm? Oh, I hear...
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It is all...
Oh, it's Alice. I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to...
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now, ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, The mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here.
Then what about the part saying that?
About that. I never expected anyone other than the truth is. That prophecy was actually just...
So,
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everyone.
no, it took me a little...
A flower that is not of this world. A guide who will never get lost. One who would never lie. And a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors.
Do you also want to become...
Title aside, I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the fair...
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all.
You're right.
Oh, has...
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a...
So the mage who was...
Precisely. Please come to...
So, the Supreme Bless...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to a... Dear child, I believe, but no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains as long as we can be... If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll... Oh, now that I think of it...
Yes, it's Windbloom again, Al.
It's also a special anniversary.
Yes, I do... Oh, just in time.
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down? Oh.
Are you okay, Timaeus?
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind.
It's nothing, really. But still, of course, I didn't actually expect.
Don't say that. If anything, it should be my fault for fun.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still.
Oh, Miss Ying-ar.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh? Miss Ying-ar?
Oh, so that. Yep, that's her.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but
Are you so happy just to see?
of course I am. I'm so.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then,
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt.
Oh, really? I am so glad to see Timaeus. I have to say, you can be happy just to see. But if you say that, I've never visited Sumeru. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what... Isn't... well, That's a topic that my mom brought it up at dinner, but she also said that learning... Why don't you give it a try? Okay, I'll try. They're really having a great conversation. I nearly forgot this texture. Yep. I believe I mentioned It's nothing too special. They're super sweet. And I'm also submitting them as thank you.
Kale, please take the... I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies.
I don't know what to say. Sucrose! Now's your... You're right. Oh, really? Of course. Huh? It was like a little cloud of happiness. Well, luckily, I'll keep working on it. And yeah, you can write to me.
Oh, it looks like you found it.
Master Tainari!
If your friendship was forged in...
That's it.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a...
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is... Sayano wanted you to have one for yourself.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Can you believe this guy? Wait! Huh? Yeah! I figured I should follow... I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. During Windbloom,
But Tainari said that we're not anything...
Well, in this case...
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. Whoa, are these really for us? So, one of them, although they're not native to Mons, I want to give them to the real blessing in light. Sucrose, do you see that huh? Doesn't it look just like...